Good evening.
God, do you have to do it in my ear? I have my earrings.
Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick. I'm Rick Serra, your host. This is my deaf wife, Darlene. She used to be able to hear before I started. How are you all tonight? I hope you're doing well. It's hot as heck outside, so we have decided to be inside. Ooh. There, I'm finally open. There we are. So would you like to say hello to the
I
guests?
have to wait till I can get in there,
All right.
honey.
Well, she's waiting for the comments. I don't know what.
I'm not waiting for the comments. I'm waiting to get in there because I always have trouble.
All right.
There I am.
All right. All right, so Darlene seems to be in there.
Yes, I would like to say hello.
Hello.
Daniel Evans.
Daniel.
Dr. Leonard Hofstetter.
Doc.
Justine Serra is Rick, by the way, in case
I
you
am
didn't
using
know.
Justine Serra's iPad. There's Miss Glow.
MG Pitt. Soul. Robert Ryan, Long Duck Dong.
Oh, yes,
Miss
yes.
Glow. Hello, all.
And Miss Glow. Hello.
Excuse me.
And tonight, as you can see by the skull, we have our first show of the month and special cleansing. Can I get that to balance?
I don't think so.
Look at that. It's got a horn. Oh, man, you knocked it over. It's not dominoes. So how are you all? Did you have a nice day off? I hope many of you did. Because it was the
Thank
4th
you,
of
Rick.
July. And people usually get off on that as a holiday. And if you had leave time,
That's the old days now.
I would
People
have
work.
also taken off Friday if I could have put in for it in advance.
Hey, Alaska. T-Bear 44.
Everybody,
Cheers.
cheers. We don't always clink, and this time we're glass. Yes, and I already typed what I have.
Congratulations. So I heard Bobby was doing much better. He's eating. He's doing pretty good. He's
That's
taking
it?
his vitamins, and she's getting another dog today, so we
Oh.
can keep Bobby company. Josh was here. Hello.
Well, I wonder what the baby will be named. And is it a adult or is it a puppy?
Joe Tomley. Hello there.
Joe,
Good to see
good
you.
to have you. I have good news. DJ South Park. South Paul, that's right. I don't know where I got South Park. But DJ South Paul and his special lady, she
Hey,
said
Cruz, hello
yes,
there.
they're
Josh was
engaged.
here.
They were up vacationing in Niagara Falls area, and he popped the question and she didn't push him in. So that was what he said. That was good. So congrats to DJ Southpaw and his fiance. Hello, Josh in Alaska, T-Bear, Grostradamus, and of course, Dr. Leonard.
Soul said it's Bobby's brother. His name is Scooby.
Scooby?
He was her grandfather's dog, and he can't take care of him anymore.
Oh, right, grandfather's dog. Okay,
Thanks,
so
Alaska.
good.
Maria G, hello there.
Do you have some Scooby snacks? Of course you must. And Shaggy,
Well,
You
good,
know,
Joe. I'm glad he's
just
enjoying
pretend that I'm a short-haired Shaggy. What?
Joe Tomley is enjoying the Bring Back Asbestos swag that he had got.
Oh, that's great. Very good. You can do the same. We're on the web at ricksarahstar.com. And the star is really just the light that
Maria G, Zip Blue.
twinkles off of my eyes.
Crabby?
That's what the star is for.
From Krabby, and is that Shane or Shayna?
Krabby and Shane.
In New Orleans.
Yay.
Good.
Thank you for joining us down
Hey,
south.
Joe
It's
Blow.
probably as hot here. We, what is it now? Is it 99?
92.
92? I don't believe it. It was a high of 99. And the heat index, of course, that's the factoring of the humidity's effect on heat. We were well into the hundreds today with the factor.
Yeah, when I left the grocery store, they were calling 911 for a lady who had collapsed in the parking lot.
Oh my God, and that's sad. But at least that
She had enough
somebody.
people around her.
That-
They know.
right.
So I didn't stop. You can't have, when you have too many people, it doesn't help.
At least somebody was there when she needed someone, and they were there. Thank God. We all need each other at times, don't we? Our sisters and brothers. So it's 80 in Kansas City, or KC at least.
Oh, Jimmy
Guess it's
Rick's
Kansas City.
119 where Jimmy Rick is.
Jimmy Rick, 119.
Arizona?
I feel cooler. Yeah, that's where he is. Yes. So Zipped Blue loves my sexy bikini pic. I'm so glad you do. Prominently displayed in your house. Oh, you're a brave person. I don't know if that would be a good first impression if someone was coming to visit you at your home for the first time.
Joe had to move his cactus into the shade. He's in Texas.
Had to move it into the shade,
Yeah.
the cactus into the shade. I mean,
Oh, good. I'm glad it's working for you, Miss Glow.
that's pretty bad.
Tower Dragon.
A new
101 in
adjustable
North
bed,
Carolina.
loving it already. Yes, I actually this week was in my mom's room and helped her remember. She has one of those fancy kind of beds, but she hadn't seen the remote control for a while. I dug it out.
Krabby, that's for
So
the
she
first
can do
Friday
that, too.
of every month. We do a special cleansing.
Now it's really fun. You put the head up, you put the tail up, but I recommend do not put the head and the tail up at the same time. You'll get squashed.
You mean feet?
Tail, head, feet. I guess not tail. We
Hey,
technically
Nancy, Santa Maria.
have a tiny little piece of what used to be a tail from our, I guess our primate background. You know what is the closest related animal to the human of all? Chimpanzee. That's right. You might have seen that on my summer solstice video. I put a little bit of anthropological information. Yes, I know. I love to provide you all with extra information. It's always nice to know something new. And we have people like our friend who's in Missouri, and Spin Dallas always is able to give us natural history information, identifying insects, plants, birds, wealth of information. Cheers, I need another sip. So we will at 8 o'clock, the top of the hour, Eastern Time, begin the process of the cleansing. And I will do the customary description of
Hey,
the
Debsy Rocks.
ceremony.
Hello there.
and let you know that. There's a friend of mine whose band is playing just north of us in Kearney at the Bowman, and they were supposed to be outside. I'd hope they let them go inside today. But
Who's playing there?
Jill something and the Panic Attack. Mike, Uncle Mike.
Oh, okay.
Playing drums. Uncle Mike, who was, of course, a member of Immediate Jeopardy, and I guess he still is. We've never really said that the band was totally
But they
dead.
haven't played in like
We're just doing a long hiatus.
6 years at least.
Yes, exactly. Just a long one. Doesn't mean it won't happen ever again. And Mike is such a desirable drummer. He got picked up by Jill a couple of years
Protein
ago.
Waterfall.
And
We've seen them once. They were good.
yes, they are. We saw them at the
Emerald.
old Emerald Tavern. Now they're, like I said, just north of that, playing at the Bowman. So, if you're looking for something to do and you're local, like maybe Debsy Rocks, they're a fun band. The singer lead, she has got a beautiful voice too. It's a good fun band. They
Are
play
we
fun
gonna try
music.
and go up?
We might actually do that if you're up to it.
Well, I gotta watch what I drink.
Okay. You can watch it as it gets down your throat.
Yeah, it's definitely too hot.
There's no bukkake paint here. Protein waterfall. That's what a bukkake paint is about. Never mind. I got it. Rick. I'm going to see Guar. All right. That's some heavy metal. Real heavy metal. Guar's been around for a long time. I think that they've had a couple of personnel changes over the years, but man, they wear such crazy outfits and such. It's a spectacle for sure.
I'll be right back.
You familiar with Guar?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Hello, Nancy Santabria Latica. Glad to have you here with us virtually. Rick, you should see if the band can do a cover of Full Moon. I saw Rick's butt. You know, I'm not sure if they know that song by that artist from the past. Thank you again for the shot of her as well. That was a beautiful image. This AI music is becoming quite something, isn't it? I was actually turned on to the AI thing by a YouTube friend, consider him friend, the Madness Hour. If you ever go to the Madness Hour channel, he's been experimenting with AI and putting up his works. The only place where you can consistently go and you can look at 10 or 12 of his videos and it's still only a half an hour. The Madness Hour. Good content. Doesn't take a long time to watch. How's that? I wonder if he's watching, if he would consider that a satisfactory advertisement blurb. But who knows? So I guess we got Pam here. Hello, Pam. I understand that you and Darlene had a chat. It was good to have you call.
Hey guys,
Work
I'm back.
camp assignments.
Hey Alex,
All right,
how are you?
Krabby. Oh, boy. It'll be an interesting cleanse, but we'll have to reposition a little bit, and I'll
have to do
squirt
it
it
out
out
the
the door. Because Darlene doesn't like me to squirt it in the house. That or
Nothing.
this. As long as I have painting tarps down.
Hey, potato cartop.
Of course, they get stiff if you use them for bukkake painting. It's so good that you forget what these things mean. It wasn't a brand of paint.
What?
Bukkake.
Oh, I know.
You know what it is?
Probably
Something
chisel.
dirty.
Yeah.
It's when a bunch of guys
I don't mean.
spray their spunk on a person who actually wants it to happen.
Okay, I don't.
It's
Don't
like
need
by
that.
request.
Yeah, Bo hated the fireworks last night. We had him in a thunder
And as,
jacket,
as far as the,
and right next
Yes.
to one of us.
I agree with you on that. Need to
Hey,
turn
Spin, how are
myself
you
into
doing?
that. Put out a video today. It was a last minute submission, but I did collect some stuff and put together for a reel. And some of the stuff I couldn't really use after I spent time trying to find it and scoring through the web. But I was able to use a few little tidbits along with a little bit of my own footage. And I hope you find it amusing. It's a very long 2-minute video again, which apparently a lot of you like the shorter format, so you'll see that, but I won't be posting them as shorts.
Actually, it's BOH.
I don't like my movies in a narrow vertical orientation. I like full width because I am thick too, you know. Thick where it counts is what the girls say. Ow! Easy, they're tender. They're not that tender. I know. You just love it.
Yeah, BOH, we use that because there's a local beer,
And that's what.
and it's Bohemian National.
So it's BOHEMIAN, Bohemian.
But we just named him Bo.
So we call him Bo.
But when he doesn't listen, which isn't a whole lot, I call him
Beauregard.
Beauregard. And he then knows, uh-oh, and he'll usually listen.
Are you Beauregard? Come here, Beauregard. Come here. Come on with me for a second. Yes, thank you. Oh, there he is.
He did get in the pool yesterday.
Yes, he did. They saw a little bit of him sitting on the ladder after he'd been in Sissy's saltwater pool, right? Yeah. And who made you get in there?
Daddy.
Daddy did it, didn't he? Yeah, Daddy did it. But you didn't have to go
Hey,
underwater.
Michaela, how are you?
Did we? We didn't make you go underwater. And you did okay for a little while, but then you have enough. That's it. You got to be let out. You do not like to be in there too long.
He wants to walk around the side of the pool.
Yeah, and the pools that we used to have, he could do that, but the pool deck, the top around, is not very wide.
And it's a little bit
it's
on
a
an
little
angle.
dicey
It's not
for him,
flat.
and it's not flat. There.
He wants down.
I know he does.
Let him down.
I will.
Right, Bill. Are you a daddy licker? I think you're a daddy
Are you
licker.
going to lick a mommy? Yeah, lick a mommy.
Said, let me down, daddy.
Goodbye, everybody. All right, let me get the hell out of here. I want to go to my grandma.
Oh, he's right down here.
No, he's right down there. It's a surprise. Hey, he looks good on there. I was just looking at the playback here. So we have a new thing. It's not for tonight, but at some point in the future, if you have the capability to keep your cell phone free and watch the program on another device, we're now going to be able to put out a telephone number, and it's not an iPhone, so we could maybe do another type of a chat, video chat, so you could be on the phone talking with us and maybe be on camera, and so we can do that one person at a time if you would like to. So it's a brand new capability. We changed our phone plan, and we have
Hello,
4
Fred.
lines. So we decided to let the 4th line be a cocktail hour with Rick or the channel phone. So, and we'll be able to give out this. And it
Michael
doesn't mean
T.
Michael T. Good to have you here. For obscene phone calls, well, we'll hang up on you just like if it was a regular telephone.
Well, Krabby, I like party faces.
And we can also block calls, so don't be mischievous. Just an occasional little prank call's no big deal. But, yes, a new capability brought to you by the Rick Serra channel. We're becoming smaller and smaller all the time. I'm not ready to let it freak me out, but we're now below 11,800. We're in the upper 700s, folks. So if you want to have any pity on me, share Rick Serra to the rest of your contacts and friends. If you would like others to know about my content, our channel, we'd appreciate the help. But I am slowly sinking in spite of my effort to continually post a video a week, which was supposed to be some kind of a magically important thing to do. Well, remember what this used to mean? That's what I think it means, basically. So,
Thanks, Nancy.
it's all
Don't
good.
forget to hit that like button,
Because
guys.
another thing I said is that I'm not going to let that bother me because I do this for personal pleasure. So the fact that I'm not as big as other people on YouTube, yeah, sure, I'd like to have a large number, but it's not the
Thank
motivating
you, Dr. Leonard.
energy. And what did he say? Will it be an 800 number? Oh,
no,
that's funny.
I will
No,
always be Rick Serra fan.
it will actually be a 443, like a regular exchange for the region around here.
Amy Hackey, hello.
Hello,
from
Amy.
Vermont.
We haven't heard from Patrick
Or Anita.
or Anita Flanagan.
So we
So,
hope things are going well for those.
We hope
need
they're
to send
doing
them a
well. I'm
message.
not sure if anybody's heard from them. Send our best if you have. And we will name them for special cleansings tonight. Don't forget, stick around. 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing a special cleansing for people just a little more than a half an hour. So hang on. You need this special cleansing. I'll tell you why just before 8 o'clock.
Well, guys, just to remind you, I have my right knee replaced on Monday.
Surgery Monday.
Rick is flying to Florida from 11 to 13. So next
Thursday.
Friday, we're not sure
What's going on?
what's happening because he's going to be in Florida. I'm going to be up here.
So there may be a show from some location down there. I might even go to some place like the Saltwater Hippie.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
So I might run down there. I think that there's some kind of a thing I could use as a tripod down there. If not, I might still at least bring the little tabletop one that's easy to carry in my pack. So you might get the pleasure of live from down in Florida while I sweat
Potato
to
cards
death
off, retired beard.
and give you some different sights from where
Hey,
people
Rocky Diamond, good to see you.
curse the
Thank
summer.
you.
Now, I'm not going to go out at dusk for any water sports because
Oh,
I
Mega.
really
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
don't
you
want
need to do
what?
this. Mega.
Mega.
Mom had a stroke last night and is in the hospital. She can barely speak and said she may need an operation. He just got off the phone with her. We're sending good vibes and prayers your way, Mega.
Mega's mom, God bless her. Please send prayers to Mega
Mercy,
Gigantor's
Hospital.
mom.
I'm going into Mercy. That's who my doctors are through.
Mercy of Baltimore.
And the same doc who did my left knee is doing my right knee, so I feel pretty good about it. And today I went for my pre-surgical physical therapy, and he hurt me so good. Joe Federline,
Joe,
best physical therapist I've
he
ever
is a
seen.
really phenomenal guy. He's fully trained, but he doesn't stop there. He continually expands his toolbox, as he calls it, of different approaches to help improve your situation, help you to heal, help you to gain strength in your core. The man, I had trouble walking without lots of pain pretty much the whole time we were in Florida from last February all the way to when I came home in May. Really not fun. I've had hardly any of that just
Scott
because
Bagley.
of having Joe helping me. And Joe is both of our therapists, but first it was Darlene who learned about Joe and got
It
her
was just
first
by
knee
chance that's
replacement
who I had gotten.
when she was still working. So that was like 2017?
16.
16. She gets that knee replacement done. So the other knee was bad off too, but this one needed it first, the left knee. So now it's the right knee. She was having a lot of trouble with the knee, but they gave
I
her
hope it gets better,
gel.
Gross.
So this is a short-term, a little better than the Band-Aid. She got 2 steps. It's a gel that they can inject into your knee if you're having terrible pain and hard to get around and you're not quite ready for something like a knee replacement. You're trying to lose weight before you get there first, or maybe you're just
I
going to
just
try to
couldn't
lose
be
weight.
incapacitated in
Yes.
Florida.
So this
And my
gave
pain was really bad.
So this really gave her a lot more capability of being mobile.
Definitely.
And it really resolved the pain for almost 2 months, right?
It took over a week to kick in because
Yeah.
Mom was in the hospital
Right.
and I was wearing one type of brace after another, going to
So
the
it was like
hospital
April
every
when
day.
you got that done, right?
April 1st was the second shot.
Okay, so end of March and
The
April.
alien train.
Good to have you, Alien Train. Thank you all. We're up to 53 lovely people. Don't forget, please click the like button. Let us know you were here by clicking the like button while you're here with us. And I don't think I've even clicked the like button. There I go. I clicked the like
Good
button
for
there.
you.
All right, good. So, certainly summery out there.
We're still in the mid-90s.
So, what did you think? Anybody who saw my video, did you see anything strange about the little fireworks display over my daughter's house? Did that seem pretty impressive?
Why do you always have to try and get compliments?
I don't know. I'm just,
Stop it.
it's not a compliment I'm trying to go for. The reality is,
Stop it.
I found some footage of fireworks. And I screen recorded, and then I
Hey,
edited
Wolfen.
it down and took away all of the audio, and I saved like about, finished about 30 seconds
Manumus.
of fireworks after I sped it up basically twice as fast, so you saw more going
Now
on.
Alaska, his butt was in the pool,
And
but
in
not
the
in
timeline,
fireworks.
I did 3 other
Do you have to explain
fireworks
what you did?
displays and put them all over top.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry, I need to.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No,
So
you
that's
don't.
how
No,
that,
you don't. No, you don't.
the magic of
No, you
film.
don't.
Ow, that is really starting to hurt because you're hitting the same fucking spot.
Watch your language. Your mom's in the other room.
You hurt me again like I'm gonna squirt a bottle on you.
And you're gonna lose your drink.
Do you love when we have a little bit of going back and forth? I am going to hit you with my sushi
I'm gonna stab you with my pen.
and your pets. Oh well, that was a pretty good chopsticks there. I just wasted it. But we have several. We just throw them in the drawer. I don't even use a chopstick when I'm eating sushi. Usually, I use a fork.
Since next week we're not gonna have it.
Yeah. What about
The
it?
week after, Jimmy's gonna be up north. Jimmy Rick, he wants to know if he can have his song today.
For birthday?
Yeah.
Jimmy, of course. I would be so happy to sing to you.
Oh, enjoy it, Miss Glow.
And let me be honest, I'm slow tonight because I'm a little what?
Buzzed.
Oh! Cheers! That's not a problem. And remember,
Where did that happen, Potato?
we can't see you're slow. Yes? This
So
week
did-
I had a real cockroach.
saw.
Oh!
For the first time.
Where did you visit Baltimore? Oh, I don't like roaches. Nobody really does.
Space.
This is the 35, huh?
Will be
Okay,
35.
let's get into this. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jimmy Rick. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Jimmy
birthday
Rick.
a week
Enjoy.
early, and enjoy your time away from home celebrating your 35th year of life. Wow. That's great. I'm about to turn to my 65th year of life. That's 30 years more than you if you need me to do the math. Yes,
Oh,
I
potato,
do.
it was in your house. I hope you killed it.
I hope that you did the cucaracha dance. Did you ever hear of that? Well, that's when you might have more than one and you start jumping up and down
I
and
like the
usually
White Russian.
screaming at the same
Every
time.
once in a while, you do
Ooh,
a
roaches, roaches, roaches. And you do a little dance and
La
your feet are moving
cucaracha, la
so fast
cucaracha.
you stomp a bunch of them. I had this happen once at a nursing home. No lie, I'm doing an inspection in relation to a complaint that at this rehab part of the hospital, which is licensed as a nursing home as well, they supposedly had roaches. So I got the report and I kept it anonymous by just going to different rooms in addition to the one that had the complaint and the bed location. And it was supposed to be a little piece of furniture opposite the foot of the bed against the wall across the room from the head wall. So that made sense, okay. And everybody had one. It was 3 beds in a room. So I got to the room and I'm being shadowed by an environmental service guy, maintenance director. You know, everybody's watching to make sure they see what I'm doing. So I pulled out the piece of furniture and I'm already just waiting. I know it's going to
Probably they
have
would freak me out.
activity in this room because this was the one I was told about in the anonymous complaint. So I had to act like I was so shocked. And I said, okay, well, you better do something about this. We can't spray any bug spray around here. Like, oh, bullshit. If I wasn't here, your pest control company be spraying crap everywhere. So they weren't ready to get a can out to show that they had some in the utility closet. I think I'm so naive that they've been dealing with this
They might
emergency.
cost.
So this is what I said to them. I said, well, if you're not going to get out the spray, you better start doing the cucaracha dance. And then I started to stomp on these effing roaches. And I mean, there was like 30, 40 of them crawling around behind this piece of furniture on the floor underneath of it. They joined in. Pretty ridiculous. I wish I'd have had video of that. That really would have been great. Oh boy. I was notorious for messing with people. And
I bet
sometimes
so, Daniel Evans.
when I was doing the job, I was deliberately just trying to have
That's
a little
great
fun.
to me, Rick.
And then I let them in on the gag when I was pulling legs. But when I had a group that was just, their performance was
Ew.
always bad. They always were lousy. They always didn't do the things they should do. I came back to the same type of situation at these places over and over again. I had no pity for them. Then I made them
Okay, that's enough.
feel the enormity of their error. Yes?
Okay, this has really not to do with roaches.
Okay,
It's
what about it?
more crickets. My sister was stationed in Killeen, Texas when she was in the Army. And I visited her several times and then brought her home when she got out.
Yes.
Well, we were coming back from a club or something, and I kept hearing this noise under the tires. It was like a bunch of crunching. And
Oh,
Colleen said to me, "What color is the road?" I said, "It's black." She goes, "No, this is a white top road."
oh no!
They were crickets.
The road was
It was-
covered?
It was horrible. Not that, I mean, I don't like crickets either, but still.
I have, and maybe you've heard this mentioned, a population growing actively and living. Generations have lived here. Under where we sit right now is a concrete slab and a storage area with about a 5.5 foot high height. Just not that tall, but good enough for storage. Camel crickets. Oh
Can't
my
stand
God.
them.
They reproduce, and there must always be 30 or 40 camel crickets in there, and they're the most goofy looking kind of a cricket. They're not very coordinated. If you drop a book from right over top of them, you'll smash them because they don't know if anything's above them. But if you come at them, you come at them, they're going to jump. And they have legs for the size of insect they are. They can jump 10, 15 feet.
Oh.
I've seen them jump from like the door and way inside. I don't care. But sometimes they're actually hanging from the ceiling, and I'm walking inside of there, and they're like right around my head.
I will not go in.
She will not go in there. Another person who doesn't like those camel crickets is my daughter Jen. Oh my God! She was when she was working in the painting field before she became a business owner. She does paint once in a while, largely. She has her people to do that. Someone knew she hated moths.
Yeah, I remember all that, Nancy.
I remember they made her paint a closet knowing there was a moth in the closet. So she gets in the closet to paint and shortly discovers the moth, and you hear the screaming and the laughter of the other employees, guys mainly, because there isn't a lot of women in construction. There's more than there used to be, but it's still pretty much boys' game. Construction and renovation. Whatever. Anybody have an insect phobia? I like almost every insect.
I don't like any.
There's a few exceptions. Like I saw a video of this giant millipede. It literally was over 20 feet long, and a cross section of its body is like this. Look at that, hon. That's how big that sucker thing.
No, thank you.
I didn't know what I was looking at, AI, or was it a real giant arthropod? Because that's not really an insect. It's got too many legs. Insects have 6 legs. Isn't that impressive? Yeah, I learned about insects in college all those decades ago, and still remember a lot about the insects. Just like my friend Spindalis, the expert. So what else is going on? Anybody talking?
What's a wood roach?
What's a wood roach?
Bruce woke up with one next to his head. Anita, we were just talking about
Anita,
you.
yay! We wanted to see what happened with you guys. I hope you're okay. We've had some health challenges. I'm so sorry. Well, we've been thinking about you, and we sent prayers out to you. We already have your name down for the special cleansing, but since you're here, whenever you feel like it, please just hop on the train. We'll be doing that in about 15 minutes. Shield bugs.
Yeah, aren't they stink bugs?
Stink bugs are one of them, and yeah, those are bad. But a shield bug typically is not that problematic. It's a true bug. It's a hemiptera, and hemipteras they live on plant juices. They feed on plants, like the stem of a flower, of a plant, of a tree. Now, these spotted lanternflies, they're not a moth. They're not a butterfly. They are leaf hoppers. And they go through like 4 life stages, and we see
it doesn't sound
everything
like
but
fun
the first.
to me, Rick.
When they're somewhat of a nymph, they first are like black with white polka dots. Then they become with red and white polka dots, and then they become the lanternfly, which again is a hemiptera, and those are very destructive because they have no natural predator. Being from Asia, here is no natural predator for them. Maybe we should go to Asia and find out what is their natural predator and bring some back over here and introduce them to our friends, the lanternflies. That's what I would think we'd be doing. Or maybe capture and try to make the males all sterile and then release them so the females mate with infertile males. I think that's happening in the world right now with humans. Too much chemical in our yolk sacs. All right. I was talking about sperm, not yolk, but whatever. 7:46. So we have a hurricane in the books. It's been a bitch. I think it's hitting Mexico now, just about to hit Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula. And it's called Hurricane Beryl. Not Earl, Beryl. Beryl, like a name I've never heard of. It's like a girl's name that rhymes with oil.
That is not a
Beryl.
girl's name.
Earl.
Well, any
Runs with
name
Earl.
can be male or female. Remember Johnny
really?
Cash song?
Yeah, whatever.
His name was Sue. How do you do? He was named Sue.
But that's
And
a
it was
girl's
a
name.
boy.
No.
Yes. You've never heard that song?
Sorry, I don't go for that.
Did you ever hear that song?
No, I don't want to hear it. It'll demonetize the show. Don't bother.
You're no fun. I'll have
I'm
to
no
play
fun.
it for you later.
Play it later. Right, Michael? T. Johnny Cash, Shola.
Yeah.
Play it for him.
Do?
How do you do? Your name is Sue. Probably not very good for you. That's what I would probably be singing.
I will definitely pull it up for him after the show.
After the show. Burl the Bitch. Thank you, Spindalis. That might be a new good name. But it's a great song, huh? I can't wait to hear it.
I just heard part of it the other day when I was in the car.
That's
Because at
interesting.
the end, he meets his father. He was going to kill him for
Yeah.
naming him Sue.
Yeah.
But his father explained he did that to make him stronger. You know, because he had to put up with being called
harassed.
Sue all his life. He goes, I'll name my kid anything but Sue.
I'm sorry, but we're going to have to sue you.
That's right, Jimmy.
I don't think I'd want to be sued. What if this was cocktail hour with Sue? I don't think it would have gone off very well. And I don't think
Well,
I'd have
what
all
about-
you lovely people
What about
watching
if
for
we
all this
said
time.
cocktail hour with Dick?
No, not cocktail hour with dicks.
No, single.
That would be or Dick. Next thing you know, YouTube thinks it's about male organs and genitalia, and they'll probably, characterize me in an improper manner. Of course, it would still not be viewable by children because I do that for my whole channel. I do not allow children to be able to watch my content. Now, if you as an adult know that it's an ASMR or of some other funny little video that it would have been no harm to them if they look at your screen on your account, but no children's access. That's just the way to be. That's what I think anyway. So what was horrible? What was horrible?
I think the
Soul
the
saying.
hurricane.
The hurricane was horrible. Okay. Oh, Sioux is how they spelled the Sioux? I named it Sioux, like the Indians, the Sioux Indians.
I always thought it was SU.
Ah, but if it was Sioux, I understand now. Superman. Ha ha ha. There was a good one too. Spin Dallas is so quick. He is quick. Bukkake contact hour with Rick the Dick. Thanks a lot.
That does have a ring
Has
to
a
it.
ring to it. Oh, yeah. It has a real hollow ring. You're still coming up with your funny lines. Thank you, Anita. Yes, he still keeps coming with them for sure. Oh, good. So what else? I'm looking here just to see if there's anything else on Hop One. Okay, nothing here right now. So I had one birthday song. Is there another person with a birthday that'd like us to sing happy birthday to you? Let us know. We got a little bit of time before we go into the event. All right, so what is this about?
What?
People have been hearing this story now monthly,
Do you
but
want another?
yes, please freshen it up. We were going down the road returning to Florida. We stopped at a hotel, and while I was outside walking around and puffing on the devil's lettuce, as what does happen to me, I had some inspirational thought. I'll call it that. It was, this could be a funny thing I could do as a skit, maybe. And I'll cleanse people, but I'll pretend like this is providing the cleanse. Enemas. Now these have been rinsed out and replaced with my proprietary hydrogen-based solution designed to, this is all fantasy by the way, remove negative energy from anyone I direct the curative powers. If I say your name and I sprinkle or spray a little bit of this into the air, it has this magical effect and it removes that negative energy from you. It also, you lose a few pounds because any of that compacted fecal material that you've been carrying for months and unable to shed, it will just disintegrate. So this is a great monthly cocktail for you. Clearing you from the effects of negative energy that you receive when you go out into the world with other people, and some of them have negative aspects to their personality, and they dump that on you. And over time, it's like you're carrying a heavy chain, like you're a ghost, and you're doing your penance. Well, this removes that, and you will feel so light. Believe me, you might want to go out dancing tonight or tomorrow with your loved one, your special partner, something you haven't done maybe for a long time. It's time after the cleanse. You'll be ready. So think about that. You might have to find some older clothes that were tight on you, but now will fit because you lost a little weight. Down here where we all pick up a little bit of weight. And you won't have to wait so long because we're just about to start the fun.
Pretty good, Mega. Let's hope not, because I'd probably crap myself.
Yes, I hope I don't mistreat anybody, but usually it disintegrates. But there have been a few people, unfortunately, that it just turned into a liquid slurry, and it just.
Okay.
And then you hear like a splash on the floor. You wonder what the hell was that? Oh God, that hurts. Ow, man. Okay.
I even pulled back further.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't pull out.
I didn't say pull out.
Who said that? Somebody said that last night. It was hilarious.
I don't know, but we did watch the new Beverly Hills Cop.
That's what it was on.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a line that one person, it could have been Murphy, saying it to someone else. That's because you don't want to pull it out.
I don't know.
No, well, it was a joke. No, it was, you
It
know
was
who
funny.
it was? Oh my God! It just dawned on me who it was.
Who was it?
It was Jen. She was joking with her husband and said that she was expecting. And he's like, "What?" Yeah, that's why I take
Yeah,
the
Jimmy, Rick,
we were talking about the
enjoyed
morning
it. It was
after
fun.
pill. Briefly, the morning after pill. Yeah, I need that because he refuses to pull out. And I mean, here I am, the dad. You know, I don't even want to hear a joke about such shit. Oh,
But
my
it's
God!
okay for you to talk about stuff like that in front of your granddaughter.
Well, it was in front of a granddaughter and a
She
father.
wasn't there yesterday.
She wasn't? Okay. Okay. What does Megadeth say in there? When archaeologists find Rick years from now, they'll think humans were made of Nerf darts. Yes, evolving. We were evolving. I've mentioned before, the dart gun up here in Baltimore is newer. So the spring inside is tighter. And when she shoots the same distance from the gun to where I get
like
the
that
impact,
spin.
she really puts an extra impact on it. And then number two, these darts, instead of the end being soft, it's a piece of plastic.
You consider that soft? That's a piece
That's
of
the
plastic.
kind in Florida, hon. That's the kind in Maryland, hon. See the orange? The blue is soft. The orange is not soft. This hurts like a bitch.
Then you
But it's
better
okay,
you better
because
be
it's
a good
just
boy.
me,
You better
and
be
you
a
know
good
I
boy.
can't be totally good, so I'm going to get shot. You know that's that's part of the whole fun. For them, not for me.
I enjoy it.
It's good for you and them. Okay. So here we are,
So
we're
you're
at
outnumbered.
that special time.
Well, we still have a couple more minutes.
We do?
It is 7:57.
Oh, I just had a thought.
Oh, what?
You can shoot it through the screen.
No, it's going to come back.
It's not going to come back in.
Pop, pop.
Oh, I thought it was up. All right, so I'm going to open this screen window here.
Rick, it's not going to work.
It's going to work fine.
Listen, I'm telling him it's not going to work. So when water comes in on the floor, we'll see who's right.
All right, I'm going to get a towel that I happen to have. There. So let me see. Yes, Sarah, you are cleansed. Perfect.
Let's see, Dolly needs to push a piece of dry spaghetti
Huh?
through a macaroni noodle to see a new weapon. Hey, good day, Mr. D-Pants. How are you?
So take the spaghetti, break it off little pieces, and use like a straw. How's that?
That's right. Always lay a towel down before the deed.
That's good. All right. So, Darlene is going to keep track of the requests. So for you to participate and be cleansed, and there are 45 of you now, so there's not that giant of a room. All you have to do is type the words, cleanse me. And that's enough. If you want to say a few more, go right ahead. But she will then, one person at a time, or a couple, will cleanse. Let us begin.
Are you ready? Alien train.
Alien train, you are cleansed. Rick is ready.
Soul and Bobby.
Soul and Bobby, you.
Separately.
Soul, you're cleansed. Bobby, you're
See,
cleansed.
the water's coming in.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Miss Glow.
Miss Glow, you are cleansed.
K1ish.
K1ish, you are cleansed.
Michael T wants a reverse cleanse.
I can't suck it in. I'm sorry, you gotta take it one way or the other.
Spin Dallas.
Mike T, I'm gonna say, and your wife are cleansed.
Did you get Spin Dallas?
Spin Dallas, you are cleansed.
Maria G.
Maria G, you are cleansed.
Tyler.
Tyler, you are cleansed.
Cooper.
Cooper, you are cleansed.
Dr. Leonard Hofstetter.
Dr. Leonard, you are cleansed.
Alaska.
Alaska, you are cleansed.
Anita Flanagan.
Anita Flanagan, you are cleansed.
Patrick Flanagan.
Patrick Flanagan, you are cleansed.
Gross.
Gross
Thomas.
Stradamus, you are cleansed.
Sony.
Sony, you are cleansed. This
Josh.
is great.
Josh was here.
Josh was here, you are cleansed.
T-Bear 44.
T-Bear 44, you are cleansed.
Mr. D Pants.
Mr. D Pants, you are cleansed.
Shay Lee.
Shay Lee, you are cleansed.
Ella Marie.
Ella Marie, you were cleansed.
Did we get Mega?
Yes, Mega
Okay.
Death Gigantor, we got once. Now twice.
Mike Haas.
Mike Haas, you were cleansed.
Scott Bagley.
Scott Bagley, you were cleansed.
Brad Hurst. Brad. Hurst.
Brad, it hurts, you were cleansed.
Patricia Lutz.
Patricia Lutz, you were cleansed. Does it hurt?
Amy Hackey.
Amy Hackey, you were cleansed. Up.
Oh, did you get her?
Yes. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to my tip.
I don't know what you did with your tip. They all
Okay.
had tips on. Here it is.
Okay. I got Amy Hackey, you were cleansed.
Steven.
Stephen, you were cleansed.
Hopi.
Hopi, you were cleansed.
Potato Kartoff.
Potato Kartoff, you were cleansed.
Bob Hunt.
Bob Hunt, you were cleansed.
Krabby.
Krabby, you were cleansed.
Shane or Shaney. I'm not sure how you say it.
Shay, Nee, or Shay, you were cleansed.
Oh, Dingle Dangle. Good to
Dingle
see you.
Dangle,
Yes.
you were cleansed. Yes.
Shay Lee.
Shay Lee, you were cleansed.
She's
Got
crocked
her.
at the moment.
She's crook at the moment.
Crocked.
Oh,
We got Mr. D Pants, right?
yes. Spin Dallas, I know where the tip is. Where the last tip was.
Dutch.
Dutch, you were cleansed.
Tink.
Tink, you were cleansed.
Zip Blue.
Zipped Blue, you're cleansed.
And
Yes.
her unborn child. She just found out she was pregnant.
Congratulations, Zip Blue's baby. You're cleansed in the womb.
Okay, wait a minute.
You multicellular devil, you. You zygote, you embryo, you
Protein
feed
waterfall.
us to be. What was that name?
Protein Waterfall.
Protein waterfall. Bukkake, you were cleansed.
Jimmy Rick.
Jimmy Rick, you were cleansed. Bukkake. I hope that Jimmy Rick has a great bukkake weekend. Next weekend. Guess he's going to go to Vegas.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
Mr. D Pants. He meant Shaylee was
Shaylee
sick.
was sick the other day.
Yeah.
Shaylee, I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry you're ill. Standard prayer for healing.
Yeah, it's never good being sick. No one likes that. It's horrible.
And it's some kind of a cold they are getting, so everybody here in the northern hemisphere, Shaylee's letting you know what we're going to be having. That isn't going to be nice. Came right out of Antarctica. It probably it came on the ass of a.
Let me see.
I knew you were doing that. A penguin's ass had a virus. A virus. A virus ass. Who's next?
That's it.
No,
Yeah,
really?
that's all. We might get a couple later,
Darlene,
but right
you
now.
were cleansed.
Yeah, I need that. How about Mom?
Mom, you were cleansed.
Okay.
Bo, you were cleansed. Rick,
You're even cleansed.
and
Need
then
it.
Jen, you were cleansed. Marlon, you're cleansed. Jay, you're cleansed.
Kayleen.
Kayleen, you're cleansed.
Kylie.
Kylie, you're
Tom.
cleansed. Tom, you're cleansed.
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, you're cleansed.
That's pretty much an
Extended family there.
Yeah, we're doing a Sunday family dinner. It'll be the last time I cook for the family for at least a month, if not a month and a half.
So, someone's mentioning someone crossed from Alaska into Russia. So what was that? An Eskimo had sex with Putin? Anal?
I knew you'd have to put the salad first.
Oh boy. I don't know about you, but I'm going to let you know something. I don't like Putin.
No political stuff.
If you don't agree with me, then just unsubscribe.
How'd you like that? Did you see that?
I just barely didn't get killed.
No, I knew what I was doing.
Whoa!
That was pretty good.
It was pretty good. So if anybody wants to making for dinner, enjoy your dinner, Mr. Michael. Glad you were able to join us from the far north. Oh yes, Alaska, that is true. Anything's possible, especially now with AI.
Cleanse Robert Ryan.
Robert Ryan, you are cleansed. We're still, the window is open literally right here for anybody who needs to be cleansed that comes now till the end of the show. So you have the whole rest of the half hour. And if you see the bottle, you see the skull, that means let us cleanse you. Now, for you all who have already been cleansed, and I know
Long Duck Dong.
Long Duck Dong. Let me make sure I cleanse him long enough because he's got a long, dirty dong.
Oh,
Long
Dr.
Duck Dong, you're cleansed.
Dr. Neubauer.
Dr. Neubauer?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Neubauer, you're cleansed.
Yeah, I got you.
Amanda Morgan.
Amanda Morgan, you're cleansed. That's the guy who's going to be slicing into her knee on Monday. Oh my God, yes, and the Long Duck Dong. Took half the bottle to clean him. But now you're good for the rest of the month, Long Ducky. Long Duck Dongy. Dongy Ongy. Did you win that Nathan's hot dog eating contest again? I heard you were up there because you were going to be putting things that looked like a dong into your mouth at least 70, 80 times with a roll included. Now, do you have to have ketchup, mustard, and stuff, or can it just be a plain roll with the dog?
It can be plain.
Can it be? Okay.
I think so. Thank you, Dingle Dangle. He did my left knee. He did a great job. I don't expect anything less on the right knee. The only bad thing is it's my right knee, so I don't know how long it'll be before I can drive. My left knee, I was driving in 3 weeks.
So what an alcid is a bird group, and are these flightless birds, or what is
Sure,
that
so,
group? Alcids.
Cleanse Soul's mom.
Soul's mom, mom of soul. You're cleansed. One more time. Now that was a better cleanse. You are cleansed now, mama. I'm your daddy. I'll cleanse you good.
So Michael T says be at least 6 weeks before I can drive. So I'll be using Uber, or Rick's going to have to take me wherever I want to go. And the thing is, he's going to have to go to the grocery store.
Well,
That's
you know,
scary.
Darlene didn't wait 6 weeks a couple of years ago.
Well, yeah, but it was my left knee.
I know it was your left knee.
I was back to work and driving in 3 weeks.
I don't know why you don't think you can keep your right knee out of the way and just use your left
I
knee.
cannot drive with my left leg.
It's the gas pedal and the brake. That's it. There's no clutch to worry about. It's the left foot, which usually is the clutch.
See, he doesn't want to help me. He wants me to use my left leg to do the
No,
driving.
no. I want you to use Uber.
No, that's what I mean. He can be very selfish.
I will give her some rides. I'm not begrudging her that. I did it the last time. She makes you think like I don't do anything around here.
They did change
Next
something.
to nothing, yes, but not nothing.
The last, in 2016, when I had the left knee done, for a couple weeks maybe, they put me on a blood thinner called Coumadin. So every day, Rick had to take me up
She had to get
to
a
have
level.
blood drawn so they could tell how much I needed to take. I
Frickin'.
really was not looking forward to that, but they don't do that anymore.
It's also known as rat poison.
They have you take
Different name.
regular aspirin, 325 mil, for a month after surgery, and that's it. So that's much
They
better.
changed it, yeah. Anybody who didn't get the message,
Thank you, Alaska.
if you were told by your doctor to take a baby aspirin a day, and you never had a heart attack, that was undone a couple of years ago. You shouldn't be doing that. You should consult with a new doctor if you haven't seen one that long. FYI.
But that was a baby aspirin.
It was the 81 milligram,
Yeah.
but you don't want to take any when you could use something else for some minor pain relief. Because you want to save that capability of the aspirin for clot breaking, or, you want that then for the emergency.
Well, I never take it, and I'm sure if I were allergic to aspirin, they'd come up with something else. But that's a
Well,
lot
I
better
heard,
than
I don't know
Coumadin.
if I'm allergic, but I heard about aspirin. Remember? People used to call it aspirin.
No.
Instead of aspirin, they call it aspirin. Oh, come on. You heard Baltimoreans called it aspirin.
They did not call it
They did
aspirin.
too.
Aspirin.
They said
Look, I'm the
aspirin.
biggest Baltimore moron I know. I grew up in Hamden. I mispronounced so much stuff.
I think that,
And we
I'm
called
sorry.
it aspirin.
I'm allergic to Tylenol. There you go. See, well, it's good not to know that, or know that. As soon as I retire, I'm going to smoke pot again. Crabby? I know. I know so many people in CIA and the FBI and
The alphabet.
CIH and all the alphabet groups, even in NASA, what? I got a tip.
Well, Spin.
Thank you. I just an FYI, I uploaded Full Full Moon to YouTube yesterday. Oh my God, you're kidding me.
I love
Come
that. I
on.
absolutely love that, Spin.
That is hilarious. So, well, that's good for you, man. I want you to get full credit for. Oh, you
I was just told to do that.
Bitch!
I
Who?
was just told. I'm not saying. Crabby.
Look, I'm a good sport. Well, thank you so much for the tip.
Something we forgot that you might even give us. Although we don't beg for tips. We do appreciate generosity.
Jimmy, I can't do it again.
And what we also love is when you go to our website at
Serra Star. Serra and STAR.com, no spaces. You can get to all the different social media platforms that I have accounts, including, of course, Facebook, and I have a very old link. It's a pink F. It's for the days when season 1 of ADR. We're talking about old
Those
vaporware
were
images
the days, my
and
friend.
season 2.
So you get to see cool stuff with me, Brennan, and my original sidekick,
Well,
Will. On the vaporware, on that link on my Rick Serra Star channel. Also, links to Discord, so you can join Discord and hang out with other
Rick Serra fans.
And you can even send us email from the website. There's a link for email if you just happen to not know what it is. Last but not least, of course, the merchandise. And there's quite a bit of it. And if you would like to enjoy some, feel free to place an order today. We appreciate it in advance. If you have suggestions of different merch that you would like to see us bring to the store or bring back if it ran out, we appreciate your input at rick.adr@aol.com is where we are. Yes, it's for real. Hey, thank you, Amy Hackey. We appreciate all of you. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you all. And I guess it wouldn't be, you wouldn't be here if we weren't doing it. So I guess it's good stuff. It's positive. It's like good Zen. And the, what's the mojo? Good mojo. I don't know how I lost good mojo, but I almost lost saying the word good mojo.
Gross said a pocket tee with bow on it would be sweet.
Wow. Huh, a pocket tee. Wow. So like I said, any and all, because, even if only a few of you would want a particular item, if it's apparel, we can still create it and you can still enjoy it. We don't price
I believe
anything.
Very
Bo
much
is
in terms
on the
of
sofa
profit.
in the
So
living room.
What you see is pretty much the price we're paying, less maybe $4 or $5, and you pay the shipping basically. But that's it. We don't jack up the price. I don't have $40 T-shirts and that kind of thing. We don't do that.
We did like Bo back.
Did we let Bo in? Yeah.
I think so.
I don't think he's out there now.
No, he's not.
He's in the living room.
He must be in there,
Just
Mom.
Well, Mom's
All right,
sitting
so-
at the dining room table.
He's still sitting at the dining room table. I hope you all are still having a nice time with us.
Oh, Bo's in
Beginning
his
of
bed.
your Friday evening, and
Bo's in
your
one of his many beds.
many beds he has
He's on the
around.
other side of the table.
Ham pocket page. Oh my God. Yes, I remember
Hey, Ponytail
The,
Dungeon Master. Hello
the-
there.
the melty cheese ham pocket.
Well, wait a minute. We have
that
another cleanse.
We used to torture someone else about that.
Ponytail Dungeon
Hey,
Master.
Ponytail Dungeon Master, you were cleansed.
John C.
John C.
You were cleansed. I was wondering where these fellows
Well,
were.
John C. isn't on, but I just saw Ponytail, so.
So good. We have just done the cleansing for you there, my friend.
And hello,
Hey,
John
we'll see
too.
you. Josh, we'll see you. Oh, there's John C.
You got to go have some fun yourself then. Stay cool and hydrated yourself because it's hot as a mother in a lot of our homes.
They both just got off, John C. and Ponytail.
Well, I'm glad you're home safe and sound. You can now kick up your feet and enjoy the rest of the show. It's a pleasure to have you with us. So, I invented the pocket.
Cleanse,
Really?
White Dog and Kenja.
Okay. It's very interesting. White. Did I not see this?
Right here, hon.
Cleanse White Dog and Kenji.
Kenji? Okay.
White Dog, you were cleansed. Kenji, you were cleansed. Okay,
He knew how to
we
say
got
it.
him. I got it.
Don't. Yes, you did.
I'm pretty good linguistically. I don't know
I'm
what.
not. I'm terrible.
I somehow
It took me till my 20s to be able
For
to
a-
say the word idea.
for a Baltimorean, I pretty
You did not
good.
grow up in the hood. I did.
Hamilton wasn't exactly Delaney Valley.
Yeah, but you said you were in Parkville.
But I was never really living there
I know.
until we moved out
I know.
of the city. We both were city dwellers back then. I was still in
you
my
need to
mom's.
cleanse Mega's mom.
Megadeth Gigantor's mom?
Yes.
My honor. Hello, Mom of Mega Death Gigantor. You are cleansed. All right.
Joe Tomley.
Joe Tomley, you certainly can. You are cleansed. Glad you came back. But yes, between Parkville and Hamilton, you know, that's at least, what, 3-4 miles, maybe 5. If you use Hamilton Avenue and Taylor Avenue as the 2 points.
Okay, I don't know how long that is. How far that is. I
How
know
far that is? It's longer than me, I know that.
most things are.
Most things are. Most things, even. Maybe not that bad. Double cleanse is always better, right?
Yep. Hey, Stone Creek 1.
And Derek Hefner, thank you very much. You are cleansed, and thank you for the tip.
Cleanse Stone Creek 1.
Stone Creek 1. Good to have you here, and you're cleansed,
Thanks,
Stone
Derek
Creek.
Hefner. We appreciate that. 2 miles.
It's only 2 miles. All right.
See,
It
you
seemed
said
longer.
I thought it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it's exactly the same old story
Yep.
of you think it's an inch,
He
you
said,
said it's a foot.
I thought
It was an
it
inch.
was.
It was not a foot. It's only an inch. That's inchworm. And Scott Thomas, you're cleansed.
And Paulette.
And Paulette,
Yes.
Paulette's cleansed. And Alien Trail.
Alien Train. Wait a minute. We will cleanse your sister, and if you give us her name, Rick will sing a birthday song.
Yes. Birthday and cleanse. What's your sister's name? Alien Train. Alien Train. Rolling down the tracks. Natalia. Natalia. Okay. Natalia, you are cleansed.
And now sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Natalia. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Wow, that was
birthday.
all over the place. Cleansing on the other side for Natalia.
Hey, Scott Thomas.
Scott Thomas, thank you, and God bless too. Stay in touch, Michael T. Also, Drum Man on Facebook. our pleasure alien train. And I hope that it was a great birthday. It's still a great birthday week, right? This is the birthday weekend. So, and then it's birthday month. Keep it going. I used up valuable brain cells on that nonsense.
Hey, Big Steve.
It's okay. It's all for good fun. So like I asked earlier, Derek Hefner, you're cleansed. I think I got you before, but
Yeah.
thank you again for your
How
tip.
about Big Steve?
But Big Steve, welcome. And you are cleansed. What that means is this is special
He does dingle dangle.
hydrogen solution we use to remove negative energy from your spirit, and at the same time, side effect of
Shoe slideshow. Cleanse.
shoe slideshow. Shoe slideshow, you were cleansed. And the side effect of disintegrating any accumulated defecatable material that never came out.
Thank you, Big
Now
Steve.
you'll feel lighter and your body is cleansed of that nasty negative energy. You'll feel more positive, more loving and happy, full of joy. Maybe you may want to go dancing tonight. Who wants to go dance with Rick? We may go dancing just north of here. What do you think, honey?
Sounds like a plan.
I better bring my knee brace. But it's like,
You
I
don't
did that.
dance.
When I last time I tried to not dance, and we went somewhere, it was a nice place, a nice band. Within 20 minutes of arrival, we walked in, we got drinks, she went to the bathroom, I twisted my knee and was hobbling.
That was a couple
At
years
Michael's,
ago.
remember that?
I had to leave, go to CVS,
And-
find a knee brace so he could even just walk to the car.
And the band who tries to push back against the loss of time, and they otherwise had a band called Uluvatar. I talked to them about that gig.
Oh.
That was pretty funny remembrance. I didn't think so, but
Do the hobble.
Glenn thought it was pretty funny, especially when I said we went to the CVS to get a knee
brace.
brace for me. Oh my God! Just
That's
stand
what
there.
you get
That's
for
it.
dancing with strange women.
That's what I was doing. There was a couple girls who were, they're not girls, of course. If I think you're a girl, you're probably, I'm sorry, 47 or more. So, I was dancing with a couple what I thought were pretty girls, trying to be impressive, and then by the time my wife came back, the guilt and
No
the hurt
guilt.
knee.
There was no guilt. There was no guilt.
Just a little innocent flirtation. Oh my God.
You dingle dangle should just stand there and shake your ass. That's pretty low impact.
Oh my God. This is funny. Did you hear about the one titty waitress at Hooters? She was a real hoot.
Oh God. I see it. I see it.
Oh, thank you for that. I'm glad Dingle Dangle feels lighter. Oh, that's so good. We made somebody lighter. If I could only lead. I know I can't lead. I can't even follow, much less lead.
You should see us
One
try to slow
and
dance.
two.
We have no clue
One
what we're
and
doing.
two. I did cleanse myself, Dingle Dangle. Thank you for asking. And so good
Mark-
to have you come
Mark-
in later.
Mark Porterfield, cleanse.
Mark Porterfield is another name I haven't heard for a while. Good to have you. You're cleansed. I hope you had a good 4th of July.
Oh, it's good to see
We,
you guys again, Anita.
We put out
Jackie who?
lately a couple
No.
short
Cleanse.
little videos.
Cleanse Jackie.
Jackie Who?
Yeah.
You are cleansed too, Jackie Who. So FYI, we have been doing this for a while, but just to make sure if anybody's confused, the show time is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. whether it's Eastern Daylight Time or if it's regular time. I personally hope they will choose one or the other and there'll be no more changing back and forth.
That's not gonna happen.
I heard it actually might happen.
Well, that would be wonderful.
So it's some states wanted to do this and they were prohibited after other states had already done so. So, because I know a couple states, they don't honor with the system of the rest of the country. So, just FYI, if you want to know what time is the show where I am, well, if you're not Eastern time, then how many hours later are you time zone wise or earlier, such as my friends in Europe? And that is how you can determine what time the show is, based off of Mid-Atlantic time, whatever time of year that is. We are here in Baltimore, Maryland, middle of the Mid-Atlantic region. If we go east, we're fairly closely going to end up in England or the Channel. I'm not sure if we're in England or if we're going to be in the English Channel, but pretty much that is the, they call that latitude.
Oh, no, hey.
Do
Time
you
to
have
say
any
goodnight,
latitude for us to stay a couple more minutes?
No.
Because Carson Thorpe wanted us to stay late.
We can't.
Where is Carson Thorpe?
I don't know. He's not
Carson
here.
Thorpe.
We gotta cleanse him.
And your family and your grandmom, you are cleansed. I know that you would want this. I'm sorry we didn't catch you this time. Here you are. Got you just thinking about it. Carson, you are cleansed. Who else?
That's it.
Can you think of nobody else we would expect as usual? No? Anybody? You think of anybody I should just cleanse in absentia?
You want to go to the Bowman?
I would like to go there.
Well, then we need to.
But true for Carson. Thank you. Keith Richards. Well, the three Stones that are still alive, they don't need any help from us. They're ageless MFers. They really are. But cleanse the Stones. AJ Vintage. Thank you.
Thank you, Stone
AJ
Creek.
Vintage, you are cleansed. And I got several people repeating that. Excellent. Thank you, my friends. Very, very nice of you to think of AJ Vintage. I'm sure she will be touched when she hears of this. And Derek's girlfriend, Sheila, you are cleansed. And we're so glad that you watch with Derek.
Yeah, we did get Shaylee and D-Pants.
Instead of telling him, turn that thing off. What the hell is this bullshit? A boomer and his wife sitting in their dining room. It looks tiny, and look at that outdated drapery. Oh my God. Ugh. Thank you for not being like that. You were so sweet, Sheila. He didn't say a thing like that.
Oh, Bourbon Cat, yeah.
Bourbon Cat here.
No, but
Bourbon Cat, yes. Bourbon Cat hasn't been around a lot, but Bourbon Cat is a good one to name. Da, 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 da. And Ozzy, you are cleansed.
Okay.
We did get potato, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And Alaska, we got you, I think. But
yep, we did.
Alaska, you're cleansed again, just in case. We're making sure. I really cleansed this window.
You need
It's
to wipe
the
that
inside
window
of
out
it.
more. Yeah,
What do you think? I gotta go outside and dry it?
but
Oh.
not right now.
All right.
Time to say goodnight, Rick.
I have to finish this cocktail, but then we're going to go and
I
visit
gotta
a friend.
I gotta change my clothes.
Oh, you do not.
I am changing my clothes.
Hun, it's for their little patio.
Rick, I'm still changing my clothes. I didn't say I'm putting makeup on and doing my hair.
All right, Darlene's got to go change her panties, and then we're going up. Thank you all. We hope you enjoyed. If there's a possibility, maybe I'll broadcast a couple of songs. Wouldn't that be sweet? Love you all. Thank you for being with us. I hope that the cleansing helps you for another month. We'll do the same thing again for the 1st of August. And until the next show,
First Friday of August.
the first Friday of August, but the first Friday of every month is the special cleansing ceremony. Guys, thank you again for being with us. We've had a good time. Hope you have. It's always a ball for us. Thank you for the tips tonight. Thank you for you being so generous to us. And don't forget ricksarahstore.com. If somehow you are a newbie and you're in the background, I didn't know you were here, you can request a free gift. Everybody gets a gift. You have to send us an email with your name and your full snail mail address, and we will mail you a brown envelope with a little gift inside. Just to thank you for watching. We hope you'll come back, maybe even subscribe.
Good night, guys.
Click the like button. Thank you all. Mwah. We love you all. Peace, love, and understanding.
Turn it off.
I gotta go all the way over there.
I know you do.
Should I shoot her? Should I shoot her? Okay. I won't shoot her. Bye.